You know, you never know when you'll run into someone that could change your life forever. And my next guest, Teresa, met the man of her dreams, Charles, at a bus stop 7 years ago. Now she is asking for my help to unlock his phone, fearing that the entire relationship might have been a waste of time. Please welcome Teresa. Teresa, tell me, why are you questioning your relationship?
Well, I met Charles, 7 years ago at a bus stop, and everything was perfect, for the first 6 months. And he was in a relationship when I met him. He went and visited his girlfriend after 6 months. After that, we was kicking it for about 6 more months, and he went to jail.
Got it.
So
what attracted you to Charles in the first place?
he's handsome, tall, dark. He's my type.
Are you describing me, girl? No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, but he's caring, Even though I think that he's cheating now, he's a very caring person. I love him to death.
How long was he in jail for?
2 years.
2 years, okay.
And I supported him and kept him down the whole time he was there.
And why did you stay with Charles when he was in jail and then when he got out and you feared that he was cheating?
When he was in jail, because...
Was this y'all in jail? Was it when
yes,
he was in jail?
That was the first picture we took while he was there, so...
Jail got backgrounds like that?
Yep.
Girl,
it's the same background every picture, so...
So why do you say that Charles didn't commit to you until he needed you?
The day before he went to jail, he was on my bed in my room crying to his ex-girlfriend, telling her that he didn't want to hurt her and he didn't really mean to hurt her. And so I had put him out that night and he went to jail the next day. So the police called me and told me that they was dropping his things off at my house and everything. And I stuck with him while he was in jail. But I did cheat while he was in quarantine. He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend until he went to jail. We had been cooking it for a whole year, back and forth, so.
So was that really cheating, though? Because I guess he's away, he didn't really ask you. Is that cheating?
No, we was kicking it. We was together every day, all day long. So when he cheated, it was cheating on his girlfriend, but I was the one with him every day.
Of course, okay. So how have you been loyal to Charles over these years?
I ain't done nothing. I don't even look at other men like that.
Okay.
I don't see men like that. I did it. I betrayed him while he was in, prison. But all through prison, I was there supporting him. Yeah. Putting money on his books, getting his commissaries and care packages and stuff like that while he was in prison. But when he got out, everything changed. Yeah. Everything changed. When he got a job at the corner store, he was texting people, and every time I come around, he swiped the phone left. Swipe it left, swipe it left. I don't see nothing. Yeah. So I'm not sure if he really loves me or wants to be with me. He say he want to marry me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, because his behavior has changed. Is it true that Charles told you that he cheated on you 6 times?
Yes, yes. Since he been out of prison.
And so why did you stay with him?
Because I love him. He got a lot of potential.
Thank you for coming to the show. I really appreciate you being here.
Okay, no problem.
Teresa said off the jump that you admitted to cheating 6 times. So why did you cheat on your lady 6 times?
Okay, we're going to clear this up. Okay. Now, it wasn't cheating if a person tells you they don't want to be with you anymore. And we have been going through this constantly back and forward, you know what I'm saying? So if someone tells you they don't want to be with you, what do you expect to do, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I was right for what I did, because I still love the woman, but I did on account of what she told me.
So she says to you, I don't want to be with you, and during that break, you're saying that's when you slept with someone else?
Yes, at that time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Teresa, did you say to him when he left your house, I don't want to be with you, you're free to do what you want to do?
Yeah, yes, I always say that. Okay. I say I'm done.
You say you're done?
I say I'm done all the time. And that's when he do the things he do, but...
So you say you're done, and then he leaves and does what he wants to do, and then when he gets back, you're mad because he did it?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly,
I'm
yes.
always the cheater, you feel me? I never do anything to her. I always ask her before I do anything. You know what I'm saying? I always call her and I ask her. I ask her, this is what I ask her. I call her, I say, are we done? Are you sure? Are we done? I clear up everything before I go do anything because I didn't want to cheat
So question,
her.
are you cheating right now?
No, sir.
You're not cheating right now?
No.
So there's no relationships that you're in right now?
No.
Okay. So you two are living separately?
Yes.
Yes.
And why are you living separately?
Because he cheat. It's just like, what is you doing?
Charles, you told my producer that you think Teresa's holding on to baggage. What do you mean by that?
Okay, now, when we first met, I was cheating on my ex at the time. You know what I'm saying? And she was the one I met, and that was the one I was cheating with, you know? Now, as far as...
We did a lot of things to deceive her.
I got it.
So that probably got a lot to do with my insecurities. I understand that.
Of course.
But he'll go around with the camera, around the room and stuff, and I'll be hiding, going right with him, you know? So he did it to me.
Got it.
He did it to me,
how's
so...
the intimacy in your relationship?
It's good. I mean, we having a problem with that. That problem's no issue. Like I said, all the stuff she keep explaining.
Oh, yes. So that's what's keeping you around.
No, I love him. I love him.
Okay, I get it.
He's a good guy. He got potential.
Charles, you say Teresa's always ghosting you. Tell me about that.
Okay, now, if a person constantly accusing you of cheating, they never have no proof, no facts, no nothing, but they constantly accusing you of cheating, you know what I'm saying? And then a person get mad at you because of something, I'm assuming she had to been doing, because who the hell who constantly accuse you of stuff and they have no proof? You know what I'm saying?
Girl, she kind of has some proof. You tell her that you slept with other women.
Come on,
I caught some of the stuff in his phone.
Oh, you caught some of the stuff
I caught some of the
too?
stuff in his phone. And I asked him about it. He said, well, I did cheat. But I asked him, did he cheat before I seen that?
Yeah. Hold on, that day. Now, let's be real. That day, did I ask you? Did I call you and I asked you? Did you want to come? What did you tell me?
To the room?
Yes. What did you tell me?
I told you no, because you cheat.
Got it. So, Charles, you say that you want to marry Teresa. Why haven't you proposed?
Because with all this stuff we're going through now. This is exactly the reason why.
I need clarity.
She wants clarity, you know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to give it to her, but you know what I'm saying?
And how have you been trying to give her clarity? Because it sounds like she's saying, you're cheating, I can't trust you. What are you doing to show her that she can trust you?
I'm there for her every time she needs, anytime she needs, I'm there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm in the house with you constantly, we with each other all day long, how am I cheating on you?
As much as we always want to say, well, I'm always home with you, you free man, you go out, you do stuff on your own. And don't know, all I know to be true is it can take 1 second, it can take 2 minutes, it can take an hour. Men can find time to cheat.
Right.
No, hold on.
Women can find time to cheat. Anybody can find time to cheat.
No, stop clapping.
It's true.
Y'all taking all out of context.
No,
Hold on.
I'm just saying, because you say that you're always there with her, that doesn't that doesn't give me proof. But Teresa, I want to know from you, why do you want to stay?
Honestly, I don't know. I have no clue.
I love this woman. I love this woman to death.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have did none of that stuff if she hadn't constantly kept accusing me of doing stuff I haven't done.
Okay.
All this stuff she accused me of, she's delusional.
Got it.
And that's the truth.
Listen, I was on your side. I said, well, you said we're done, and then he goes out and do it. So I didn't call you a cheater in those moments. But I do hear other moments that's like, well, come on now, this ain't right.
But Karamo, to be honest with you, how can you cheat if a woman tell you she done?
Well, in those cases, I do hear you when you said, we were finished,
me,
and I...
didn't nobody have no business being in that area, period. No kissing, no hugging, no loving, no talking, none of that.
All right. Teresa asked me to unlock Charles' phone because she's feeling insecure about their relationship and she wants to know if he's cheating. Charles, before I open this and show the results of unlocking your phone, I want to know, is there anything you want to say?
Knock yourself out.
Good, all right. You said you have not cheated, you are not talking to anybody, you're not doing anything, right?
No.
All right, here we go. All right, Teresa, you want to know if Charles has been texting other women. That was one of your main questions, right? Well, we unlocked his phone, and yes, there was 965 interactions with a woman named in the past 3 months. Teresa, you want to know if Charles was keeping photos of other women on his phone. The answer is yes. 2/3 of the photos currently on Charles's phone are not of you, Teresa. They were sent to him by at least 5 other women. I don't get that.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating if y'all not together.
Listen, y'all together right now.
Now, that's now.
But these are in the past 3 months. I just asked you in the past time since y'all been together, because I got a timeline. We can rewind the tape. We got a timeline of how long y'all been together. When was the last time you cheated? And you said, since we've been together, I have not cheated. I asked you that about 3 minutes ago.
I haven't cheated. Not one time.
So, Teresa, I want to know, after unlocking the phone, what do you want to do?
I love him. I'm going to work through it with him because I love him. But it's going to have to change, Charles. You're going to have to change.
So this is what I'm going to say to you.
If you love me, if you really love me, you got to keep people out of that area.
Teresa, I'm going to give you some advice. Teresa, I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to give you some real advice right now. Because I can already tell you're going to stay. All right? I can already tell you're going to stay. So I ain't going to try to pump you up. What I'm going to do for y'all is give you some relationship advice that I normally wouldn't give.
Okay.
Clearly, you're going to stay because you love him and because of whatever other bond that you have that you feel is valid for your life. You're going to stay because I do believe you love her, but also because you know she's in a mental state where she's going to just listen to all this stuff. So you're like, I'm not about to leave a woman who's going to just put up with all this, because you go to the next woman, she ain't going to put up with all this. And you know that in your heart. So this is what I'm going to say. If y'all are going to stay together, how about set new boundaries together of what y'all can do in y'all relationship? Because clearly a monogamous relationship is not going to work for you two. It hasn't been working, but you've been staying with him even though it hasn't been working. So how about having an honest conversation about saying, hey, I love you, you love me. I know sometimes you want to play around. I know sometimes you want to look at people, women on your phone. Sometimes you want to talk to somebody. How about we figure out a way that you can do that where we can still be together? That's just, you're just going to be changing the dynamic of your relationship, but it's already happened. Yeah, that's the relationship you're already in. So why not communicate about it and just be honest about it? Would you be open to that? Y'all ain't never heard me give advice to this, but this is real. I know you open to it. So, but I'm saying, because listen,
I'm not doing anything. I'm not cheating or doing anything
the thing is
with anybody else. And I wish I would have did it, you know?
But this is the thing. But this is what I'm saying. You only have 2 choices. Either you say to myself, I'm leaving, which you already established you're not going to do. Or you say to yourself, let's reestablish the boundaries of this relationship. And that's just the truth of the matter. Okay. And I know you said I should have been doing something.
Right.
Listen.
Exactly.
Maybe you should have, maybe you shouldn't have. I'm not going to tell you how to change your character or change your morals. But at this point, if you want to do something, maybe y'all should be having a conversation about how you can get yours going too. To have your little side piece. No, Charles, that don't work. Charles, you don't know, Charles. You don't get to be the only one over here dipping and doing and not let her get her little piece too. Right. That just don't work. Because listen, Charles, let me tell you what I just gave you. I just gave you a golden pass that I would never give. So don't come over here now and make that golden pass toxic. You are doing what you want to do, and I'm saying to y'all, if y'all want to stay together, set new boundaries, but you got to be man enough. If you want to do what you got to do, give her an option to do what she want to do as well.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Exactly. You said you agree with it. So what I'm going to say to y'all is, instead of going through this whole thing of like, y'all going to break up, because I know y'all not, just figure out new boundaries. New boundaries. Communication in relationships don't always have to be bad. You already are in a situation where you're putting up with this. And if you're putting up with this because you do love him and you want to be with him, just set some new boundaries. And that way you can be like, all right, you know what? I don't want to know what you're doing between 12 and 3 o'clock. I don't want to know. But your ass better be home at 3:01 so that we can have our time together. That's a boundary that y'all can set in a relationship. We don't have to go with the same structure of boundaries we've seen over and over again. As adults, we have a chance to redefine our relationships how we want. And instead of you being heartbroken and going through the same thing over and over again, you already know he's going to do it, girl. You already know you're going to stay. So why not set a new boundary? And then also figure out if you want a little piece on the side too, girl. Stop clapping. All I'm saying is I'm just going to put that in your ears, and I promise you, y'all going to have y'all a good old time. Everyone, thank you for being with us. Hold on. Where are you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe, and right here to watch more. Period.